New reporting today on a top-secret Navy SEALs mission. The report revolves around a mission in North Korea that did not go as planned. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel is in tonight with a look at that report. Casey.
Yeah, Steve, this is all pretty wild, and it comes from an extensive investigation done by the New York Times. It reads like a spy novel, a clandestine mission involving the SEAL Team 6's Red Squadron. That's the same unit that killed Osama bin Laden. A brazen attempt by the U.S. government to spy on North Korea, which failed. In the fall of 2018, as high-level talks were underway between the United States and North Korea over its nuclear program, reporting from the New York Times says President Trump ordered the highly secretive mission, a mission for an elite Navy SEALs team to plant an electronic device on North Korean soil undetected so the U.S. could intercept communications from that country's leader, Kim Jong-un.
Covert operations and intelligence gathering by its very nature is kept very quiet, very clandestine, however it's done. And so is North Korea an adversary country? Yes. Do we collect intelligence on North Korea? I'm going to go out there and say, yes, we do.
Hal Kempfer is a retired U.S. military intelligence officer and amphibious reconnaissance Marine. We asked him to parse the report for us. The SEALs reportedly approached North Korea by submarine in early 2019, then had to scuba dive to the shoreline in order to reach land and plant the bug. But they had unexpected visitors.
They ran into an issue. As they were coming in, they ran into what was described as a fishing boat at night.
The team, for fear of being discovered, shot and killed everyone on the boat and discarded their bodies at sea. As it turns out, it was a fishing vessel and the people on it were unarmed. Those troops then decided to abort the mission, and it hasn't been spoken of publicly by either country until President Trump was asked about it on Friday.
There's some new reporting on North Korea and this Navy SEAL incident in 2019. Can you say if the administration has engaged with North Korea on that incident since it happened recently?
Yeah.
And then can you share some recollections?
I don't know anything about it, no. I could look, but I know nothing about it.
Just a few weeks later, in February 2019, is when President Trump traveled to Vietnam and met Kim Jong-un for a nuclear summit, but no deal was reached. The following month is when the president made that historic trip to Korea and met with its leader once again in the demilitarization zone between North and South Korea for discussions. But again, nothing panned out. Now, 6 years later, and this new information coming to light, officials wonder what the consequences might be.
They're going to be obviously tightening up security along the coastlines, but they would also say, well, this indicates that the U.S. was trying to intercept our communications.
This also raises fear within the intelligence community whether North Korea will view this as an act of aggression from the United States. The Times says that country is armed with an estimated 8,000 pieces of artillery, rocket launchers aimed directly at the roughly 28,000 U.S. troops currently stationed in South Korea, also nuclear missiles capable of reaching America. Steve?
All right, Casey, keep an eye on it.